everyone, welcome back to Spoiler Alert. I'm Sean. So glad to see everyone back. This is our first episode of 2023. Really excited. We've got a massive update for you all. Also really excited to be joined once again by Alana. Alana, thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Sean. Yes, thanks for having me back. And as you said, first update and episode of the year, which we're very excited about. And it's probably going to be one of our biggest. So let's get into it. So we've been working with the team from the Need for Speed Unbound to bring you this amazing, incredible update. So we have rapper A$AP Rocky, fresh from his appearance in Unbound. Check out his song Palace in game as you work alongside the artist himself to take your ride from that scrap heap to A$AP Rocky's custom kit in the special event takeover, and show the competition how to win in style.
That is right. I mean, what is the fun in winning if you can't look good while doing it, right? So we know how that goes here at Need for Speed No Limits. Super excited. So A$AP Rocky is going to be here guiding you, the player, on a journey to own the sickest ride on the streets of Black Ridge. So you'll be giving your Mercedes-Benz 190E 216 Evolution 2 a glow up that your rivals cannot help but notice. So super excited for that. You'll notice that it is the same body kit that has featured in Unbound. We've recreated it here, which we'll get into in a little bit, but it's as if that wasn't enough. So we've got this huge collaboration, this great music coming to the game, this great body kit, but we are debuting our all new game mode. So players, you have been asking for it literally for years, as long as I've been here. We have finally delivered. So you are going to be able to bust racers in a cop car as part of a special task force. You'll be enforcing law and order on the streets with a Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT in the new event Alpha Bravo with our brand new Interceptor game mode. So, get behind the wheel of a Black Ridge PD cop car and show the competition you mean business.
That's right, Sean. This is one our players are always asking for. So we're excited to bring that to life and see how players, take it from the other side, take down those races. But as you said, if there wasn't enough to do in the game, we still have more coming. We are getting you to put your skills to the test in the latest XRC event. Bring the powerful Pagani YRR to your garage. We are also celebrating our Black players, our colleagues, our friends and family in this update by giving away our Black History Month wrap to all players for free. And that's available from Feb 1 to March 1 as well. If you redeemed this wrap last year, you won't see it pop up in your game, but it'll be there for all our new players.
Yeah, super excited to be celebrating Black History Month. It's a great wrap. Really excited for those players who don't have it to get their hands on it. Also really excited, we have a special guest joining us today. We have Simon from the team who has been with Need for Speed No Limits since the beginning. He's worked on some of the most iconic body kits in the game and really in all of the franchise history of Need for Speed. Simon, thank you so much for joining us.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
My biggest question for you, and I think, this is the question I think everyone has when they hear that someone works in video games. How did you get into working in video games?
Interesting story. So I actually was studying mechanical engineering with the idea that I'd transfer over into automotive engineering, because that was one of my passions. My other passion was video games. And one day when I was driving home in the car from uni, there was actually an ad on the radio talking about positions being open to study a course at the AIE, the Academy of Interactive Entertainment in Melbourne, which had just sort of started up. And I thought, that's where I want to be. And it was like just a few days before that, they were just talking about how most people that study mechanical engineering end up going into designing air conditioning systems in office buildings. So I was already feeling a bit down on it. Heard this ad, I was like, yeah, that sounds more like me. Just quit uni, studied, worked full time to get enough money to do the course, and then just put everything I had straight into that.
That is amazing.
That's really awesome.
And then you also, from that, you started designing, the body kits. Like how did that come about?
Yeah, that one, I put that down to luck, really. That's being in the right place at the right time. Our studio at the time was getting work from EA, so we were working on some of the earlier Need for Speed games as well. And video games, cars, love them so much. I was just enjoying that, making it. I was really putting in extra effort to do more designs and things on the side as well. And then the opportunity came up to do some body kits for the game that we're working on, and I just took it, and I love it. I'm just happy that people enjoy it as well.
Yeah, well, and you know, Sean said earlier, you are very well known for your amazing iconic kits that players see all the time. You are the person who worked on the kit from the Unbound, the Need for Speed Unbound game in Need for Speed. So what was it like working on that ASAP kit?
It was good. I really enjoyed that. That is a really cool kit. It's like a perfect mix of just like all these different generations of customizations and options that have been available to cars for a long time. So you've got like the window deflectors. They've got that cool like aerial with like the black and yellow ball hanging off it, and the rear window louvers. Yeah, some really cool parts. And the of course the rear diffuser with the bumper cutoff. I love that look. It's cool. I have to say though that all the design credit goes to the console team. I just made a version that fit in with the rest of our asset and art that we have.
Yeah, I imagine it has its own challenges, kind of taking something that's already been done and then kind of tweaking it, because you know we have our own limitations and things on mobile and everything. But it looks incredible. It fits in both with what Unbound did and then you know what we have at No Limits. So I think you know we've done a lot of really interesting partnerships. ASAP Rocky being our latest partnership here, and you've worked across all of them. So I guess you know one of my other questions for you is kind of you know with some of these big collaborations or some of these big you know car brands and stuff, what have been some of the some of your favorite kits that you worked on?
They're all my favorites, to be honest. But to really narrow it down, would be the ones that I've had a bit more creative freedom on, where I can just go exploring wherever I want. And that would be the Volkswagen Beetle and the Range Rover Sport SVR. They're probably my two favorite ones that I could give you an answer right now for.
And yeah, as well, we wanted to ask you, you've worked on so many, but if you could choose one kit or one dream car to design a kit for, what do you think you would do, and which one would you choose?
I think I'd actually go with my favorite car from the 90s, which was the Jaguar XJ220, and do like some crazy car that's almost like the ASAP Rocky one, where it's just an amalgamation of all these different generations of customizations and parts on it. Something really unique that you'd never seen before. Really like that look.
Yeah, I think we need to get together, Sean, with Simon, and pitch this to the team.
I completely agree.
One.
Yeah, we got to get our licensing manager on that. Hopefully he doesn't have a heart attack. But I mean, that would be, I think, you know, I think, you know, the more we can push boundaries, and I think you've done some of that. I also love that some of your favorite kits are both with the Beetle and the Land Rover, Range Rover, you know, our smallest car and our biggest car in game. So, you know, two extremes. It's amazing. I think, you know, what else can we do? That's the question, right? What else can we do? What's the next step? So, Simon, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a real pleasure. Love hearing your journey. Players, really excited for you to jump in the game. Check out that car from Unbound that is going to be in No Limits, the ASAP Rocky collaboration. So we're really excited about that. We've got some other really special things that will be popping up in our inbox and throughout the game. Please, you know, let us know how you enjoy both that and our new Cops game mode and everything. You know, you've been asking for it. We hope that we deliver it in the best way possible. So everyone, enjoy this incredible update. Again, thank you, Simon. Thank you, Alana. Everyone else, I'll see you at the starting line.